Listen,
this is the beginning.
I do not want to be that guy. However, it's only June.
It is.
July and August are the hotter times of the year, so I mean...
Usually we don't even see 100 before we get to July, and we've already seen that, even though today wasn't another one, but that just, it makes you wonder. What's in store?
You know, the last 2 summers were brutal. We really could use a summer here without, all this excessive heat. We'll see what happens. 97 degrees. That was the high today, so we did not hit 100 at DFW. The normal is 93. The record, the hottest it's ever been, ever recorded at DFW, 113 back in 1980. Can you imagine that? 95 degrees at Fair Park. Some of you lived that. 95 degrees at Fair Park feels like 109 when you factor in the humidity. 96 in downtown Dallas feels like 109. DFW now 96 feels like 108. We have excessive heat warnings in effect for the Metroplex, those pink shaded areas for heat indices up to 110 to maybe even 113. Now, we will likely see an expansion of either the heat advisory or excessive heat warning. We'll have to see how that goes. I'll get that to you the moment it's issued, but a heat advisory will be in effect likely again tomorrow for dangerous heat index values. Dangerous heat, 100 tomorrow with a feels like of 109, 99 on Saturday with a feels like of 107, and then again 100 to 102 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with heat indices again up to 110 degrees, the normal high this time of the year, 94. Which wouldn't feel so bad, to be honest with you. A couple little spotty showers. There's a couple areas, see here? And then also go over toward Graham. You see a little bit of rain there's a little bit trying to pop up here. And that's what we expect over the next several hours. And then once we get to, 7 or 8 o'clock, everything just dies down. Only an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Friday afternoon, Friday evenings, quiet, a lot of sunshine. Yuck. 101 in Mineral Wells tomorrow. 104 in Graham. 101 Fort Worth. Denton 100. McKinney 99. Middle 90s to the east of the Metroplex. But the problem is the farther east you go, the higher the humidity. The farther west you go, the drier the air. So it all just balances out to a feels like of 106 in Terrell, 107 in Graham, 107 in McKinney, 109 in Dallas, 105 tomorrow afternoon in Waxahachie and Corsicana, Hillsboro, Mejia, 104. The heat dome stays in place through the 4th of July and even after that. There are some signals that the ridge will break down just enough. By just after the 4th of July, we could see a shower or thunderstorm. And a reminder on the tropics, 30% chance that this area of unsettled weather becomes a named system. So a lower chance, a much higher chance of this one out in the middle of the Atlantic. This one over the next 7 days as it moves east toward the Lesser Antilles, the Caribbean islands. We'll see what happens here. Has a high chance of becoming the next name, which is Beryl. And there are some indications that it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. Where it goes beyond that, obviously, it's too early to tell, but this would be after the 4th of July. Something to keep in mind if you are traveling. Some of you are going on vacation, I'm sure, to maybe Mexico. Maybe you're going to the Bahamas. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe even Galveston. Some would say Galveston's not as nice as the Bahamas. I would disagree. I grew up in Houston, and I love Galveston. I don't know why does everyone hate on it so much? I was born in
Galveston County, and I cannot go along with you on that. I love Galveston, but I can't go along with you on that.
I don't know why everyone trashes it so much. 80 degrees tonight, tomorrow 100. Heat index up to 110. There is the 14-day forecast. Take a look. 100 is what it's going to feel like. That's the actual air temperature. Most days over the next 14. And we just learned today that Jason was born in Galveston County.
Of all the places. Isn't that interesting? I don't know why that.
Why you drank dirty water. I didn't understand it, but now I get it.
Now you're calling Galveston water dirty. Shame on you.
I mean, we can't.